What if our whole relationship with AI isn't really about being replaced? What if it's actually a massive wake-up call for us to become better leaders, better thinkers, better humans? Today, we're diving into a really powerful idea that completely reframes our role in this new AI world. And it argues that the biggest challenge we face, it isn't the machine, it's us. Okay, so let's start with something we can all agree on. AI is incredible. I mean, it's already woven into our lives, right? It's helping us solve these super complex problems, it's sparking new ideas when we're totally stuck, it's taking over all those boring, repetitive tasks, and yeah, it's making us way more productive. It's a powerful tool, no doubt, and it's getting smarter every single day.
But this is where the whole conversation flips and gets really interesting. This quote just nails it. AI can scale intelligence to an insane degree, but it has zero purpose. It has no direction of its own. That part, the why we're doing things, that still has to come from us. So the real question becomes, are we actually steering this incredibly powerful ship in the right direction?
And that leads us right to the core problem, what you could call the AI double-edged sword, because that exact same power that can launch us forward can also, if we're not super careful, just accelerate our absolute biggest mistakes.
Just think about it for a second. If AI is a giant amplifier, what happens when you point it at a bad decision? Well, it scales that bad decision at a speed we've never seen before. If it's used without a strong ethical compass, it can make existing inequalities even worse. So you see, the problem isn't the tech itself, it's the risk of unguided human intention getting supercharged.
All right, so if that's the big scary problem, what's the fix? This is where a brand new concept comes into play. A way to make sure our own humanity actually keeps pace with our technology. And this idea is called the Human Counterbalance.
This puts it perfectly. On one side of the scale, you have AI, and it's constantly, relentlessly improving our tools, making them faster, smarter, better. But on the other side, you need what's called Human Improvement Behaviour, or HIB. And its job is simple, to improve the people who are actually leading with those powerful tools. So what exactly is HIB? Well, it's a system, a framework, designed to help us humans level up at the same incredible pace that AI is improving. It's not about trying to compete with AI, no way. It's about creating a necessary balance, making sure our wisdom and our character evolve right alongside our tech.
Now that all sounds great in theory, right? But how does it actually work? How do you do it? Let's pull back the curtain and take a look inside the actual platform that's been built to bring this whole concept of human improvement behavior to life. And the vision here is anything but small. The goal is to get 30,000 people actively involved on this platform by 2030. This isn't just some niche idea, it's a full-on movement designed to create a real, global counterbalance to unchecked technological growth. The way you get involved is designed to be super straightforward. You can join for free to check it out. If you're in, you can pledge monthly to support the whole ecosystem. Then, as you engage, you start earning rewards, and you can actually track your own progress in real time. As you start participating, you earn something called lead currency, or LC for short. Honestly, it's kind of like earning points in a game. You get them every time you engage with the learning content and you pass the test. It's a really direct, simple way to measure your active learning. Then you have MEV. Now this is where your effort becomes a legit, tangible asset. MEV is a digital token that represents your verified real-world contribution to this whole ecosystem. It's a way of actually recognizing the value you're creating just by improving yourself. If you decide to make a pledge, half of it goes straight into a global incentive fund that rewards everybody. A quarter of it is returned directly to you in the form of that MEV token we just talked about. And the last quarter just goes to keeping the platform running and growing.
Okay, so we've seen how the system works. Now, let's get to the most important part. What's in it for you? What do you actually get out of this? What are the tangible results for the people who really dive in?
Well, the reasons are both personal and, much bigger. Of course, you join to grow yourself into a more capable leader, but you also join to help develop others, to contribute to a healthier society, and let's be honest, to be part of a global movement that actually has a purpose.
And your progress isn't just a feeling, it's visible. You can earn actual certificates that show your verified growth across 4 really critical areas of leadership: leading yourself, leading other people, leading your organization, and ultimately, leading in society. It's a whole development path laid out for you.
So where does all this lead? This whole journey isn't just about learning some new skills. It's about stepping into a brand new, and I'd say essential role in this crazy, fast-changing world of ours.
And that role is the improvement architect. I love this term. This is the end goal, to become someone who isn't just a passive user of AI, but is actively and consciously architecting a better future by pairing this powerful tech with their own deliberate, measurable self-improvement.
It all kind of boils down to this simple, powerful formula. Human improvement, behavior plus AI improvement, that's the ideal. That's the synergy we should all be aiming for. It's about creating harmony, not a competition.
And this just brilliantly illustrates the final vision. When you combine an improvement architect, a person who is dedicated to growth and purpose, with the raw power of AI, the result isn't just 1 + 1 = 2, it's exponential. This is how we create truly positive, scalable impact in the world.
So, I'll just leave you with this one last thought to chew on. We've seen the potential, we've seen the proposed solution, but probably the most important question of all is this one right here. What happens if we don't create this human counterbalance? What would happen if we don't start doing this right now? That's a question we're thinking about.